Welcome to the Art of Relationshiping. I'm Michelle Hoffman. Today we're going to talk about magnetic attraction and crafting your irresistible dating profile. And as I was saying in what I call the green room before we started recording, is when I'm working with clients, we identify who you are in the world. That I call your personal profile. And when we're talking about inviting relationships into you, it's important to understand who are you today so that you're inviting in the right people to who you are now and who you would like to be going forward, rather than looking for people who might have been right for you in previous times of your life. So with that, let's talk about your magnetic attraction from the beginning. And I'm going to share my screen and off we go. All right, here we go. You may be successful in your professional and personal life, and you are ready for this chapter of your life to include the right romantic partner. But what you've been doing is not working. Would you like me to show you how to attract the love of your life right to you? So let's start with a little bit of interactive commentary. So in the chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, will you share from low to high, how confident are you that you know exactly who you're looking for, how and where to find them, and what steps to take to connect appropriately with them to lay the foundation of your relationship? And I'm going to look in the chat and see where we're at. So it looks like 6 is pretty confident and 5, a solid 4. LOL. Very good. So you're in the right place for sure. A 2. All right. We're going to help increase those numbers even today. Are you ready to invite the kind of love you want to love for good? Are you ready to be wildly in love, the kind of love movies and songs are written about? However, things have not worked out the way you thought they should. If you're ready to attract your relationship dream come true, you're in the right place. We are neurobiologically hardwired for connection with other people. There's no need to suffer the absence of connection, love, and belonging. Do you believe in love at first sight and happily ever after? This is a workshop question that I was asked when presenting the Art of Relationshiping's Find Love Now process. My answer, yes, I do. It's easier to find something when you know and you have an idea of what you're looking for, so you can find the right fit. And happily ever after requires a relationship navigating skill to enjoy the connection, love, and belonging that you share. Want to know the secret to making a happily ever after dream come true? Self-value, self-worth, and the confidence you know your personal profile and who the right kind of person is you'd like to invite into your life will help you attract the right person to you and make dating fun along the way so that you can discover your dream come true. The answer to the following questions will help bring the right love right to you into your life to find the connection that you seek. Do you know what the right type of relationship for you is? Do you know how to clear the playing field of the other ones so you can enjoy the dating experience and find the right one for you? Do you know how to be certain the right one won't slip by you? Are you confident you know how to connect with high quality potential? Do you know how to determine if they are the right one for you? Do you know how to show them you are the right one for them? Do you know how to up-level a relationship and navigate any obstacles and challenges to live your life in love with the right one? Whether or not you think you know the answer to these fundamental questions, I am here to help you. The secret to finding the right love for you, even love at first sight, relies on your ability to identify love when it comes into your life. The tools I teach will help you recognize the right one for you. My clients are diverse and their paths unique, but their stories all share the same thing. They went from feeling alone and lonely, frustrated they wouldn't find their right person, to knowing that they were confidently in love, feeling safe and secure with the right relationship. Being in a healthy relationship gives you a stable platform to be an even better partner, more confident, more resilient version of yourself while belonging to a partnership greater than yourself. You can maintain your unique identity and be part of a magnificent partnership alliance. More than anything, the secure, confident knowledge you'll never again be lonely, that someone has your back, is on your team, and will share in all of life's challenges and life's celebrations is life changing. And life is better with good love in it. You don't always know when it's wrong, but you always know when it's right. So many people get into the wrong relationships. The resulting destruction caused by them is exceedingly costly in so many ways. Being with a demeaning partner who's degrading and demoralizing is not a loving partnership at all. In addition, toxic relationships can cause immense stress and potential negative mental and physical and financial and legal health concerns. The time spent with the wrong people is not enjoyable, and it's time you can never get back in your life. On a personal note, I dreamed of meeting, dating, enjoying the thrill of getting engaged, and marrying my dream come true. And it happened. We had the most incredible romance. We built a trusting partnership, and we built a life and a family together. It was perfect until he died. That left me head of household, sole parent, and you guessed it, single. I figured it out, and I created the guide to help others through life challenges to live a full and happy life. I'm Michelle Hoffman, international best-selling author, speaker, and relationship catalyst. I help you attract the right relationships, release the wrong ones, and navigate professional, personal, and intimate relationships for fulfilling and meaningful life. I help people go from lonely to love. And here's how I can help you find love now. If you are single, you could be asking yourself, what are the dating rules of engagement? How do you send the right messages to attract the right partner? How do you go from lonely to love to live your love story? So let's hear a little snippet from an actual client of mine.
Hi, my name is Terry Roseman, and I've been working with Michelle Hoffman at relationshipping101.com for the last several weeks, and it has changed my relationship with myself and with the online dating process. Whatever type of relationship you are interested in working on, Michelle Hoffman is the person to reach out to help guide and coach you through the process. I've went from not wanting to have anything to do with online dating to having fun with online dating. And I invite you to have fun with your relationships as well by reaching out to Michelle Hoffman at relationshipping101.com.
Thank you, Terry. Imagine yourself as my next success story. Dating is different than it used to be. It's easy to find emotionless sex. It's difficult to have a meaningful relationship. I will show you that you can customize the process to attract the right attention and relationships into your life. Would you like to know the process every successful relationship follows? Okay, this is big. All relationships follow the same cycle, from chemistry to casual to committed. And I think it's so important that you understand this so that you know when relationships are in alignment and when they're out of alignment so that you can put them back in and you understand that you're both on the same page. So I'm going to walk you through this. We start out at the chemistry phase of a relationship. This is where the law of attraction brings you together, just like the cells are drawn magnetically together. You will find yourself drawn to someone for some either known or unknown reason. This discovery phase, upon first encounter, literally changes your chemistry. As you learn about one another, your brain lights up and ignites your hormones with a serotonin rush, an endorphin high, and a flood of oxytocin, the cuddle hormone that encourages bonding and love. When you do new things, especially enjoyable ones that stimulate your senses, you excite your brain and your body and your emotions. You may find yourself floating in a euphoria of massive dopamine hits like eating too much chocolate. You may not be able to stop thinking about this person, which gives you that good kind of natural chemical rush again. Maybe it's so good you find yourself forgetting other things. Like when you hear your phone ring, you light up again, your heart skips a beat, and you bite your lip, hoping it's that special someone thinking about you. Music sounds happier, colors are more vibrant, you become more optimistic and resilient. The chemistry phase of a relationship brings a natural high that makes you feel as if you are on cloud nine and can take on the world in a positive way. We start in the chemistry phase of a relationship, and in the relationship cycle, we eventually move through to a more casual phase. In the casual phase of a relationship, as we become accustomed to the chemistry phase of a partnership, we shift forward into a more casual mode where we get the gift of anticipating the new routines that establish and define our relationship. As you get to know one another and you share experiences together, you move through to the casual phase of this relationship. In this phase, you look forward to knowing how your partner will respond to things. You'll also enjoy anticipating what will be expected and routine. This builds a deeper relationship as you synchronize and appreciate the everyday in the relationship. Knowing what to look forward to brings us comfort, like hearing a favorite song or replaying a story. We like to be able to forecast what will happen next. Unlike the chemistry phase, when we're looking for what is right, in the casual phase, we start to identify behaviors and traits we do not care for in a partner. When you're at a point in which you are making decisions to become closer with someone or you want to distance yourself, this is an indicator that you're in the casual phase of a partnership. If there are red flag deal breakers in the relationship, this is when it's appropriate to decide to distance yourself. This may be due to differences in where you are at in life. Maybe what you want out of life is different. The qualities and attributes you seek in a partner or your core values are not aligned. Philosophical views are inconsistent, or you simply grow in different directions. If they're not a red flag deal breaker and you've asked the right questions to clarify anything you are uncertain about, that would change that yellow flag to a green light go agreement to move into a deeper, more committed relationship. That's like the handshake in the casual phase, pushing you to the chemistry phase of a partnership. If you've got that green light go, these shared encounters bring you closer together and they're instrumental in setting the tone of a relationship. When you're developing those shared experiences that form that foundation, facing challenges together, creating inside jokes together, you're developing connection and establishing boundaries with one another. And this is what chisels this unique coupling into the relationship the two of you share. And here's some green flags that clients have shared with me that encourage them to move forward into the commitment phase of a relationship when you both agree on where you're at in your connection. That's that handshake, that commitment phase, the green light go signal that catapults you forward into a new cycle of that chemistry casual commitment spiral. Sharing new experiences sparks a bonding adrenaline rush. And when you share new experiences and you get that adrenaline rush, that's also how you invigorate an existing relationship to get the commitment embers reignited into chemistry mode. It's at this point the relationship upgrades to a more inner circle type of relationship, from chemistry to casual to commitment. And when you go through from commitment forward into chemistry again, you see life differently in a different way because you're each holding a different role in the partnership. This client says, I've learned so much from Michelle, worth every penny. It's been life-changing for real. She said she wouldn't recognize Mr. Wright if he were right in front of her when we first started working together. And here she is a picture with her and the man she married, Mr. Wright. She married Mr. Wright. You don't always know when it's wrong. You will always know when it's right. All right. The first most important thing to discover is, are you relationship ready? Are you relationship ready? Are you relying on someone else to be relationship ready? Is it really what you want? When you dive into the dating pool, are you looking for someone to save you? Or are you looking for just whoever happens to be floating on by? Can you identify someone else who may be thrashing about, who's also relationship ready, or someone who may drag you down with them? Or when you are relationship ready, you'll be able to identify your person who is also relationship ready. Are the messages you're sending attracting the right relationships to you? If not, you may be finding that you're picking the wrong people, because when you're brave enough to send the messages out that you're available, you get wrapped up in someone who leaves you feeling less than, unworthy. At that point, you may be losing your self-confidence and trust, as well as any hope that there's someone out there for you. You've come to the right place. Let's talk about the essential tips to building an online dating profile that really works. And I'd like for you to, feel free to get a pen and paper or open up notes on your computer or on your phone so that you can make this um, a working workshop for you. The first step to feeling desirable, to attract, keep, and enjoy the right partner is to find the right partner. This is your guide to building the best online dating profile, and carefully consider who and what you're looking for. This client said, Michelle guided me to love myself enough to find my soulmate. When I found her, I knew immediately she is the one for me. And I knew how to show her I'm the one for her. So let's figure this out. And whether you're actually going to be meeting someone organically in the wild, just in your regular routine, going through life, in the grocery store, out at the gym, walking on the street, at work, wherever it is, or if you're actually going to expand your network by using the online dating profile or online dating apps, it's very important for you to know how to present yourself and what to share with someone and what not to share with them so that you're presenting yourself in the right light, genuinely and authentically, as you're first meeting someone to make that great first impression. As you develop your magnetic attraction profile for dating, 75 to 80% of your profile should be about you. 20 to 25% is about who you'd like to invite into your life. So we can start by describing your ideal match. So again, you have an idea of who you're looking for. Consider what your highest priorities are truly. What are the qualities you're looking for in someone you'd like to invite into your life? What attributes are absolute deal breakers? And what characteristics are you truly seeking in a partner who you would like to have represent you in that perfect dream come true relationship? As you are thinking this through and describing your perfect person, I want to share with you something that I see on many profiles. I like to travel. And when someone says that, in fact, I think at a recent workshop some of you were at, we talked about that because traveling is an amazing quality that shows that someone has a sense of adventure and they're open to getting outside of the house and experiencing new things. And like I said, that could create an adrenaline rush, which encourages shared experiences that bring you closer together. But just saying I like to travel is not enough. So you want to be specific about the type of travel you enjoy. Domestic, international. Do you stay in five-star hotels or do you stay with friends or do you prefer to go camping? Have everything taken care of for you or are you spontaneous and you can go in the moment? So I think you'll understand why it's important to be a little bit more specific. How would you describe yourself and what you bring to the relationship? This gets a little bit more challenging because how you see yourself may be different from how somebody sees you. But most importantly, like we were saying at the beginning of this conversation, consider who you really are right now. And part of that is what level relationship skills do you have? Are you relationship ready? Are you looking to become relationship ready? Do you know what that means so that you are attractive in such a way that you'd want to attract someone who's attracted to you? Present yourself accurately and in the best light. What are your personas? What qualities do you value in a relationship? This client says, I'm not dependent on my boyfriend telling me how to feel. I'm no longer devastated by someone else. The higher priority is me. I need to see what works for me. And as a result, I wished her a happy birthday. And she sent me a picture of her and her boyfriend. He had taken her to Greece for her birthday. And she says, thank you, Michelle. I may have died without ever knowing what true love is. And I truly love this. All right, let's keep going. If you really want to catch someone's attention, you could write a clever headline and include the right images to attract the right people. So you don't need to throw sex at people, which I see happening a lot in online profiles, unless that's the only thing you're looking for. So represent yourself genuinely and invite someone in by saying something that's really important to you. This client loves living in Seattle, and she loves the song I've Got Sunshine. So perhaps her headline could be an open-ended question like, how can I be your sunshine on a rainy day? This starts to create the vibe of who you are and your personality and the image you would like to project in pictures, which we will get into in a little minute. But you can say if you're more casual, if you like to dress up, if you're adventurous, those kinds of things are going to start to be clear based on how you're talking about yourself and who you'd like to invite in. So you can mention things like what are your activities and hobbies that you enjoy participating in that you actually participate in? Because if you say you love hiking, which is a common one, and then someone takes you hiking, let's make sure that the frequency and the energy level is matched in the partnership. Are you interested in meeting someone who's divorced, widowed, never married? Does it matter to you? Are you interested in meeting someone who has children? What personality traits, characteristics, values, and physical traits are attractive to you? You want to start to understand this so that you can clearly identify your people when they are liking you and you have an opportunity to be liking them. Do you best describe the type of partner you would like to be introduced to? So go ahead and start to define that and be specific because you will get everything you ask for if you follow the Find Love Now process. It's also important to know what your hangups or deal breakers are. So, this is a way to allow people to self screen out so that they can go find their right match and they're freeing you up to find yours. If you love being out on the water and your prospect gets seasick, consider whether you're willing to compromise on that or not. This client says, it's like a warm rain when we are together. Without walking on eggshells or being worried about what I say or do. I am utterly myself, and he wants more of me, exactly as I am. Her description is I feel like I am just floating. Okay, so you're getting the right idea. If I could wave a magic wand, create this wish list that contains all the traits and qualities that your ideal match will possess. It's important to create this list, but note how many traits on your list are actually that important to you. So you might want to prioritize them. If you know anything about love languages, it gives you an idea of how you like to express your affection for someone, how you like to receive that kind of love. And it's also valuable to find out when you're seeing someone, what's their love language? How do they show and express their affection to you? And how do they like to receive that kind of attention? The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, receiving gifts, physical touch, acts of service, and quality time. So if you know that you like words of affirmation to be reassured you're in the right place and in the right relationship and right partnership, you might want to find someone or see when you start to lay the foundation of the relationship that they are someone who reconfirms that this is good and you are awesome. All right. Here's another thing that will help you stay focused on your dating progress. What is your mission statement? Are you looking for a friend? Are you looking for a right now person? Are you looking for a companion? Are you looking for an intimate partnership to show up for you? Somebody who you want to advance this relationship all the way to move in together, share life together, maybe raise a family together, get married, all of those things. Maybe you're in a position where you want to um, your kids are off to college and you want to be the empty nester and you want a partner to enjoy life's adventures with. So understand where you're at and who you're looking for so your match can find you appropriately. Here's another one. Your family may include relatives related by blood or your close inner circle of friends. I call them related by love. And if you understand who your definition of family is, You can invite someone into your life because eventually you'll want them to participate with your family related by blood or love. And so you want to find somebody who might fit into that group, but do not go out of your way to find someone who fits in with everyone. The most important relationship in this relationship is the one between the two of you. And if your family, related by blood or love, and all your friends see that you're happy, then introduce your partner rather than putting your partner in front of a panel of judges. When they see you're happy and then they meet the person who's making you happy, that's a much better way to introduce people. Internally, understand what your life is going to be like based on your career and your intellect and your academics and your choices, faith, family, finance, physical, frequency, the energy that you have in a partnership, the culture, those kinds of things. You don't have to offer your resume, just give the highlights of what you're passionate about initially, and understand that you can learn about yourself as you have experiences in partnerships with other people. So you don't need to ask previous partners, what should I do differently? They were not the right match. They're no longer the experts. But when you sit down and reflect, who is it I truly want to invite into my life? That's where you'll find that answer. And consider what went right about some of your past relationships. Then go, I can take responsibility for what could have been done better. And then what else might you want to consider? This should give you an idea of what you want to write in your profile. Now, let's talk about the photos that are going to set you apart from everyone else on the carousel and the algorithm of people in online dating that you will see. Your profile is an investment in your professional and romantic future. It's important to stand out and get the recognition that you deserve. Oftentimes, what you see first is a headshot. This is like your cover letter for a resume. And basically, you have a tenth of a second to make that first impression. So, for that first image, swap out the selfie stick and get someone who can really take a great picture of you that's going to represent who you are in your best light. Not an old one, but who you are right now. Look straight into the camera with a nice smile all the way up to your eyes, natural light, style your hair, groomed face for men, or at least just present yourself as you authentically are in the best version you can. Think about how you'll be perceived. Who would your ideal partner be attracted to? And remember, your eyes make the difference because they're the windows to your soul. All right, some quick don'ts. Don't wear sunglasses, baseball hats, a stone cold face. Don't make yourself look mysterious. If anything, these things make you seem hard and unapproachable with a hidden agenda. And if you're losing context for who you are, you'll get lost. People will swipe on by. So avoid choosing photos that need to be explained. Embrace who you are. Be yourself. All right. Next picture is the full body shot. How many times have you heard, oh, yeah, this person was not at all who I thought they were going to be? Be you. There is a lid to every pot, and somebody is looking for you. So dress in an outfit that makes you feel like $1,000,000 and relaxed, casual, and authentic for who you truly show up as. Show that confidence in that mode and showcase you and nothing else. You are representing you, not all the other things. There's room for the other stuff. And then the third picture, this is where that can show up. So this third image is the lifestyle shot that can really be the conversation starter you've been looking for. Oh my God, I love your chocolate lab. Was it yours? How old is it? What do you guys do? Can we go take your dog for a walk? Oh, wow. It looks like you're a photographer. Are you learning pickleball? I'm learning it too. Whatever it is, this is a chance for you to showcase something about your everyday life. Then you've got a bonus shot. And this image can give you insight into what kind of person you are. Are you adventurous? Do you like to be outdoorsy, indoorsy? Whatever it is. But I'm going to ask you once again, you are the person in the image because you're representing you, not all your friends, not the Taj Mahal, not puppies, particularly, unless that particular puppy is in your life, those kinds of things. All right.
Thanks, Michelle. Now I know how not to have a boring conversation on a dating app. I'm enlightened. I can just start saying, hey, what's a great place to go and listen to live music in your neighborhood? I'm in San Diego this weekend. Where's a great spot for brunch? And then when they tell me, I can ask them if they want to go with me.
Nice. Okay, some quick highlights. Get some help, take some new photos. All the images should be crisp, not blurry, no bathroom mirror selfies. Be yourself. Maintain your honest and true consistency in who you are throughout your entire profile. You're marketing yourself in the very best light, and your photos should tell a story. It will never be possible for you to achieve peace in your relationships without understanding the beliefs that may be keeping you stuck. If we keep doing the same thing, we'll keep getting the same result. So, if you're looking for the perfect partner, exactly who you are, you're welcome to go to theartofrelationshipping.com and click Speak with Michelle. So you can do that right now on your phone or on your computer at some other tab, theartofrelationshipping.com, and you can schedule a 50-minute relationship strategy call with me. All right. So with that, I'm going to stop the recording and